What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. So, as you've seen by the title, Team Usyk have aired out Tyson scary for ducking now. A bit late on this one, but listen, better late than never. That's what she said, 100%. So, Fury, let me give you my context. We all remember this one. I covered this at the time. Fury, when Eddie Hearn was out here, obviously, absolutely cheesed out of his nut at the fact that the Saudis were about to pay AJ to have another sparring session. So Eddie Hearn came out and said, yeah, Fury, Usyk, Wilder and AJ are going to get it on. Fury came out and said, I can confirm that these rumours are absolute BS. And that's where Team Usyk clapped back and said, Oleksandr Usyk's promoter, Usyk, reacts to Tyson Fury denying the Saudi Arabia reps want to stage the Oleksandr Usyk fight on the same night as Anthony Joshua versus Wilder. He's cacking his pants again. Oh wow, just muggins. And what gets me is, I did a video yesterday, about Fury fighting Manuel Bumud Char. And in that video, Fury, he wasn't literally saying it, but more or less he was saying, yeah, don't waste your time with the wrong people, only fight real men, all this kind of stuff. Fury flapped it, and there was some clown in my comment section saying, oh, can you actually explain how Fury ducked Usyk? Listen, man, for you dudes who are slow out there, yeah, the man accepted. I was saying at the time, I think Usyk's wrong for accepting 70-30. I think he should have told Fury to get off then, truth be known. But nonetheless, Usyk accepted 70-30. And still, actually, it's not just 70-30. We also need to change the rematch clause that's been negotiated already. That's what you call flip-flopping, people. Yeah? You don't flip-flop. Fury could have come out and said, listen, man, it's 70-30 and no rematch clause. At least it'd have been clear. Flip-flopping is when you make demands, you get them, and then you make more demands. That's not... Which is it? Do you want 70-30 or do you want 70-30 and a rematch? Otherwise, you're just making it up. It don't make no sense. You can't make it up as you go along. But anyway, I'm glad Team Usyk are on this guy's neck. And they should have, to be honest, they should stay on this guy's neck as well, regardless of the news that's coming out. I mean, Usyk's misses the fire as well, Ukrainian fire. Was out here just dragging Fury as well. I don't know why they stopped. Social media is so liquid, it's so easy. It takes nothing to put a tweet out. Fury, maybe not every day, but a couple times a week. Just muggins. I mean, the amount of money these guys are making, you could just employ someone. 10 grand a year. Do you know what I'm saying? Sit on Twitter, put 10 minutes work a day, make me a nice little picture, punking this guy, and put it out there a few times a week. Do you know what I mean? This guy's making 8 million, so 10 grand a year and nothing to him. But the value it generates, if nothing else, is getting your clout up for your next pay-per-view. Do you know what I'm saying? If Usyk fights Wilder, his clout's going to be more up having dragged Tyson Fury for ducking him than it would be otherwise. But anyway, I'm passing out too much free game here, man. But at least these guys got some balls, man. Bottom line. Like other teams wouldn't be doing this. Even Eddie Hearn, he don't go this hard. I've never seen Eddie Hearn accuse a boxer of cacking his pants before. Even when Fury and Wilder were ducking AJ. Because listen, I think Fury and Wilder beat AJ, yeah? But at the time, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to go back and change history, yeah? The fact of the matter is, AJ was begging for them fights years ago. He probably would have got washed, but it's not relevant. The point is, he wanted the fights. That's what the history books will say. For people who follow the truth. And Eddie was never... Eddie was trolling. Oh, Shirley Finkel. He was giving it all the troll, but he wasn't proper. Listen, man, Fury, you flapped it. You didn't want it. You didn't want AJ to punch you up. Do you know what I mean? And those are the best bars. If I was Team Usyk, I'd be out here saying, listen, man, end of the day, Fury, you didn't want it. You didn't want to get your chops boxed off by a little dude. Simple as that. But it's better than nothing, I guess. It's better than Mahmoud Shah yesterday. Mahmoud Shah, yeah. Just trying to suck Fury off, man. There's nothing more pitiful than seeing a buff dude. Listen, man, if you're a femboy, yeah, you know what I mean? If you're a bottom, if you're a femboy, then that's different. Then that's you know what I mean? Do your thing kind of thing. It's 2023, each their own. Do you know what I mean? But these big buff dudes, man, this big buff Mahmoud Shah, pump full of juice, no doubt, out here. Fight a real man. Please, baby. Fight me, baby. You know what I mean? He's got no shame. Guy's got no shame. So I actually like what Usyk's doing here, because Usyk could have gone the moist route. Usyk could have gone the route of, Fury is a great fighter. You know, the situation just didn't work out, and I'm not going to get into details. How many times have we heard that? Oh, AJ was doing that. When did AJ ever come out and stick it on Wilder? Hey, Wilder, you flapped it. You big basketball player. Do you know, he never did that. He was saying, oh man, I leave business to Eddie Hearn. I'm just a boxer. El political. Oh, I'm a political. You know what I mean? Oh, I work for the, what they call it? I don't know who he works for. He works for some government cabal institution somewhere. My name's Anthony Lossier. I work with the United Nations. You know, all that kind of shtick he was giving it. All this, you know what I mean? Giving it all this one as well. Doing what their man do anyway. Listen, Usyk for now, he's staying on this guy's neck, and rightfully so. Well, where Usyk goes from here, to be fair, is quite intriguing. The Dubois fight. I mean, Dubois don't deserve it. Dubois needs to go and get his cherry back from Joe Joyce. That's what I think. That's the fight that should be happening. If boxing made sense, if boxing was like the UFC, it'd be Joyce versus Dubois now. That makes sense to me. I think Joe needs one more. I know Dubois not southpaw, but still. You know what I mean? They're both... Well, Dubois is completely irrelevant. Truth be known, he's done nothing. Joe Joyce losing to Zhang is better than what Dubois done. Just fight bums. Joe could have kept fighting bums. Zhang's not no bum. And if he's a bum, put him in there with Wilder. Put him in there. If Wilder knocks him out, I'll say, yeah, man, he's probably a bum. do you know what I'm saying? Because Wilder's only knocking out bums, bottom line. Wilder could knock out Bermane Stiverne the first time. Oops. Wilder could knock out a whole bunch of fighters for 10 rounds. So, this whole power thing, anyway, I've digressed, but I'm sad that the whole... Not sad, but I feel like Fury's being let off the hook here too easily. If Usyk's got to fight Dubois, Fury's got an excuse to fight a bum. And that's what I think is going to happen. I do think Fury, because of the money, I do think Fury will... Well, it depends how scared he is. If Fury's scared to death, which he might be, then he won't. But I do think the odds are Fury's going to want to make 80 million for one night's work. If he doesn't, and that shows he's genuinely probably one of the most scary people in the world. No one's been as scared as Tyson Fury if he doesn't fight Usyk in December. For me, it happens in December or not at all. Bear in mind, people, yeah, the first deal flopped in like March. So if you can't get another deal done in 9 months, it's not happening. Let me say that now as well, because it makes me laugh. We'll get to November, yeah, and I'll tell you, listen, man, they've been talking about this for 6 months. If it's not done I'm telling you now, yeah, if this deal ain't done by November, it's not happening. Forget about it. It's not happening ever. That's what I'm calling it now. If this deal isn't done by November, you can forget about Fury and Usyk. Full stop. It's not happening. Finito. Bottom line. Not a chance. So don't come at me in November, December. Oh, yeah, but Fury said this and no. Yeah? After October 31st, if the fight isn't signed, it ain't happening. This kind of fight isn't being done on 6 weeks' notice. Forget about it. To be honest, if it's not signed by September 31st, the odds are 70-50, 75-25 of it not happening. Historically speaking. Especially since they've started in April. April to September is what? 5 months. If you can't get a deal done, you ain't getting a deal done. Bottom line. So, we'll have to wait and see, but I guess Usyk's got no choice but to fight Dubois. And Fury's just hanging around the place. That's what gets me. It should be, well, yeah, Fury's going to fight Bamucha or someone of the sort. It's going to be Bamood. I don't even know the names. I've told you before, I'm a casual fan, yeah? I don't know all these bums. I couldn't even tell you who Manuel Charr last fought. That's my point. There's going to be some bum that I've never heard of. That's who it's going to be, in my opinion. In, like, July time, I guess. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the bell.